Hey, welcome to my world.
Yeah. Apart from the fact I'm on time when I'm in short pants.
Huh?
I deliver when I'm in short pants.
It's great. I can hear you. Okay.
Trousers or pants?
Short pants.
Short trousers, pants. Because we're northern, so we wear pants or trousers.
Short pants and a thong. That's how you roll.
Is that one thong or two thongs?
Finger thong.
Yeah.
I can't really say that this material is of something that I would wear trousers with, so it has to be pants.
All right. I am going to start my magic app. Remember, this thing is recording everything you say.
Dear gods.
Don't forget to say Billy Bollocks in the first 5 minutes.
It's gonna report you to HR, said.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Where's it publishing to, Zed?
To a website, ultimately to a website called archivist.ai.
Okay. And why do you want to do it?
Why? Partly because then I don't have to recap every week what the fuck we've done the week before.
Ah, got it.
Keeps a record of everything.
Also, yeah, so I've got really, really bad, especially with this campaign, about tracking all of the things that's been going on, mostly because it's kind of all laid out for me, so I haven't bothered. Whereas when we go back to our D&D campaign, I'd have like a session sheet every week that I followed loosely. And I just thought, I just want to kind of capture what we're doing and just see what it looks like.
Right.
Plus, if it works okay for this, my thought is, when we finish this campaign and we go to masks, if people aren't writing stuff down, you will need to have something to be able to refer to because it's going to be complicated.
This is the first campaign where I haven't taken notes and it's a mistake.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. If I'm taking notes, I completely forget what was said in the thing.
And that's exactly why I'm seeing what this archivist looks like in terms of recording weekly sessions to the website, because then I can share that with you all. We can keep it private. We don't have to make it public or anything like that. We can keep it private, and at least then we've got material that we can all refer to.
So when you're talking, remember to use your Queen's English and talk proper.
No,
Right,
don't
proper.
do that. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit, isn't it? Okay, shall we sessionize last week's no, hang on a minute. Shall we review last week's session? There we go. Evil isn't with us this week, so I will run Barristan badly, most probably.
He stands next to me.
I'll try and remember what he does.
Yeah. He annoys me with his reactive strike.
I guess that's not working this week.
Well, his reactive defense.
Reactive defense.
Shield, whatever it is. Yeah.
So last session we continued with our hunt. You had been invited by Jamel Visa to join him and his I want to call them Emberth Travellers. I nearly said Ebola Travellers, but Emberth Travellers, that's the right ones. To go on a hunt in an area of the Sword Coast. No, not the Sword Coast, for goodness sake. The Stolen Lands. I don't even know where that came from. I'm not even playing D&D in Forgotten Realms. The Stolen Lands, where a number of apex predators had been discovered. You saw it started last session with you in view of the Megaloceroses, which are large prehistoric elk. You decided to give them a wide berth, leave them to it, and continued northwards, where you discovered an area of blight, a load of plants and things along the edge of a river that had been absolutely decimated. After kind of investigating that area, you headed down looking and just for basically following the trail to the river. You headed. You camped with a bunch of Emberth hunters, one of which had been seriously injured and had a really large tooth that was poisoning him, still embedded in his leg. So you dealt with that. And then you kind of crossed the river and met with the following day with Anamid, the Tianzi Bard, who basically had said to you that she couldn't believe that you participated in the hunt. It was beneath her, too mucky, not something she was interested in one little bit. And so she was kind of enjoying the sunshine and the view from the top of the escarpment. You then kind of headed north where you met Glazulin, the Winter Wolf. You discovered Ember was in midst of conversation with her or him when the rest of you decided to fireball and basically attack. Rightly or wrongly, but you've annoyed Ember.
Couldn't give a fuck.
Couldn't give a fuck.
Creature. What were we talking to it for? Should have killed it on sight. Soft fucker.
And then you, at the end of
information from you, that's why.
Then at the end of the hunt, you returned back to the barge and to Jamel. Discovered that you had won, unsurprisingly, and then headed sort of westwards back down the river back to the hunting lodge where Timol had put on a really nice spread for you. At the end of the feast, though, Timol suddenly writhed in pain and a huge basilisk chest bursted out of his body and set about trying to kill you all. You did defeat the basilisk, but not at no cost, having Adina turned into stone. And that, I believe, was where we left it last week. You have a dead basilisk, the remains of a Timol, several people in the lodge who are a little bit shocked at what they've seen, and a statue of Adina.
Which we're going to take to rest off, won't we?
Over to yourselves. Let me know what you want to do.
There you go. That's what I want to do. That's my first one.
What's he called? Sorry.
The
one who's
Jamel.
I've just done a recon knowledge set. I would like to try and recall and advise everybody else to try and recall any way of reversing that stoning.
Indeed. That stoning, you can reverse it by not uttering anything to do with halibut. You can also reverse it by bathing the statue in fresh basilisk blood.
Well, that's lucky we've got some of that. I will quickly make my way over to the body and start collecting it. Get a
flask.
Yeah, or a goblet or something like that, and then just
slap it on.
All right. You're able to gather enough blood to fill 2 small jugs, where a jug is essentially 1 jug full is what you need to coat, and that's the key thing, is it's coat. You've kind of almost got to get a pastry brush and paint every single part of the statue in the blood, which is why it takes so much. But you're able to gather. It would not work. It has to be
pure
fresh blood that is not any longer than 1 hour old.
How many people have we got stoned at the moment, did you say?
Just the one.
Just the one? That's fine. Yeah. So we can wash her down and then
got affected.
And then bottle up that was just slowed. Not
you were slowed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can all help, can't we? All get a brush each and do a...
Well, it'll be done within an hour.
I'm going to get behind her and do a port.
You're getting nowhere near. If there's a female there, she's doing the get her a pastry brush or something, and she could do her bits.
Look, her boobs are normal.
Absolute perv.
Okay, you can spend sort of half an hour making sure that every part of her body, the statue, obviously the statue has clothes on, but you still have to coat the entire statue with her blood, with the blood of the basilisk. At which point you watch as the stone begins to crack, and almost climbing out of the stone is a very disorientated and somewhat surprised looking Adina.
Adina, my lady, are you okay?
What happened? 1 minute I was fighting this thing, and the next minute, well, I don't remember.
It turns you to stone, but it's all okay now.
Yes, our friend Corriston here has knowledge of a wizard, and he was able to work out how to turn you back to normal. Look at all these stone fragments on the floor. That used to be you. It's lucky we didn't push you over.
Has knowledge of a wizard. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. She kind of nods over, looks over at Coruscant and nods her thanks, and she sort of sits down heavily on the stool. So, where did that thing come from? Jamel kind of looks at you.
Inside Sybil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Basically, Jamel kind of looks around the room and he says, "Exactly, my friend. That is the question."
We saw a similar thing back in the hunting grounds. We were going to raise it over dinner. There was a bear that had something that had burst from its stomach.
Does that mean there's another one of these things out there wandering through the wilds?
Possibly in the hunting grounds, yeah.
Well, my friends, I think, despite the fact that I wanted to open this place as a way station, I think I'm going to pause that plan. He kind of looks at yourselves and says, yes, I'm going to pause that plan. I think I'm going to, myself, and I'm going to pledge my travelers to investigate this. And he kind of gestures to the remains of Timmel that's kind of spread around the floor. I suggest that each of you return to the places you call home, ensure that this has not spread any further, and lend whatever aid you can in trying to identify the source of this, whatever it is.
More importantly, my friend, you were with Timmel all the time. How did you get infected by this parasite?
He looks at you. I do not know. I don't know what it is. Is it magical? Is it something else? Until I understand that, I don't know.
He was on the barge, wasn't he?
He was on the barge all the time.
There were many strange things in that hunting zone.
Yes, there were traces of Fae.
Yeah, there was a portal to the First World, wasn't there? Or First World leanings.
Was it normal for all those creatures to attack? And because one of them was speaking quite weirdly.
I'd say it was probably normal for them to attack, but normal for them to be in the same place. That's a different matter. There was apex predators there.
Yeah. You would never expect in such a short distance. Remember, that area was probably no more than half a mile by half a mile. Mm. You would never expect a hydra, a wyvern, a cruth. Yeah, the wolf. You get the sense the wolf was there pre this, and so the wolf was probably the apex predator of that area originally.
Yeah, the wyvern would have a zone of miles.
Yeah, and the thing is that they all looked different. From my experience of book learning, from a standard wyvern, and they didn't look of this realm. So I'm wondering whether it was all tied to that portal. What was it? Did you say it was a? What did you? Where we went to the portal? You said across the river. Alternative to Aldori. You said there was something across the river, didn't you?
Yes, there was a strange plant-like creature.
What you mean on the other side of the stream where the waterfall was?
Yes.
But we saw it. You brought the head back, did you, or parts of it?
Yeah, she did.
So we've got it here, and we can look at it. But
I'd like to examine the corpse of who's the guy that died in the lodge, and
Timol.
also the
Timol, yeah. One sec. So they not the other one, Jolia will go outside. She comes back with what appears to be a rather large fly trap head.
Does the foliage on it look? Oh, there's no foliage. It's a head, isn't it? Does it look anything like the plants that were by the river that I put my
Doesn't
hand
look like
in?
no, it doesn't look like the plants that were by the river, but it does look bigger than you would expect it to be, and it does look rather verdant and green and bright.
Is it exotic? It's not. It does.
You mean as in very bright colour?
Brighter than you would expect normally.
Yeah,
That was what the stream stuff was, very bright, wasn't it?
Yeah, near the portal, near the what we
Yeah.
assumed was a portal or a summoning circle or something. The circle, the fairy circle.
The trees in the forest were quite distinct
Yeah.
as well, weren't they?
Okay, I want to talk on mechanics for a second, just so you understand what's now happening. So there is obviously something going on in the area, and you need to figure out what it is. So over the next X amount of time in game, you're going to drop to effectively a long contiguous research phase, which we tie in with personal investigation as well as kingdom turns. So Ember investigating the body. So you have two sites that you can research currently. You can research the body, Timmel's remains, and you can research what you saw in the hunting grounds, but you do need to be present in the vicinity in order to do your research. After that, other things may open up that will allow you to go and do further investigation and further research. Your goal to fully understand what is happening is to accumulate a set amount of research points. And I'm not going to tell you what that number is, but we will track the research points as we go along.
We can also speak to the alchemist, can't we? Get his point of view.
You can do all sorts. Anything you can think of that might help you, you can certainly let me know, and we can figure out if it does or doesn't contribute to your research. So, Dart, you mentioned that Ember wishes to investigate Timmel's remains.
I'm pretty sure Barristan would probably want to do that as well.
I would agree, but give me 1 second. So,
Trying to think what the weird things are that we've come across over the last few days. So there's obviously there was the up north where the flora had become rotten and kind of a bit manky.
But the flora was large and not natural to that area.
Yeah.
What else have we seen or come across in this part?
Wyvern, bearburst, hydra, the crocodile-looking things,
which shouldn't be in the same area or in such a condensed area,
or in that area. The wyvern didn't look
right.
Of this region.
Native, yeah.
Don't click on anything that I'm posting at the moment. I'll let you know when I'm ready. But keep talking.
The giant fly trap doesn't look like it fits, and it's near the fairy circle, we'll call it. I think that's the main stuff. I don't know if the giant elks, I don't know if they were native. Did they look different? Were they
They did not look different. They just looked different.
They might have been native, because if the wolves were in the area, they would.
But they were still unusually large, though.
Yeah,
they're prehistoric, pretty much, weren't they?
They were prehistoric, so I would have expected them to possibly not be of this region, but
Okay, so now you may choose. There are 3 options. You may make one choice. Normally, a research, as we go forwards, effectively a research investigation would be 1 roll, and it would take you a day. But at the moment, it's just an hour. So feel free to choose one of those. Barristan is going to roll.
1 each, you mean?
Oops.
Yep, 1 each.
I'm not sure whether to do nature or medicine.
Oh, okay.
whichever's highest.
Well, Barrison would do medicine, so I'm going to go nature.
Kendall, looking at the body, there's nothing really that you can discern beyond what you already know. It's definitely a thing burst out of its body, and clearly the act of it bursting out of its body is pretty much lethal. It is lethal. There is 0 chance of you surviving it. In fact, none of you can really glean anything interesting about this. So, other than Barristan, oh, hang on. Other than Barristan and Corriston. You spend sort of an hour sort of combing through the remains, sort of talking it through, Barristan, Corriston, the rest of you kind of chipping in as you can. You're not 100% sure. I mean, you've got no clue at the moment as to what's causing this, but you do know that it's obviously something.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hint of magic as such about them that a detect magic can identify in any way. And yeah, so you can't figure out where or how it happened to Timmel. You don't know what it is at the moment that's triggered it. All you know that whatever it is, it seems to be creating or causing these apex type creatures to somehow gestate and appear out of the body of whoever is infected. At the moment, you have 3 RP. But that is all you can glean from Timmel's body. Jamel kind of says, my friends, I think we should sleep on what we have learned and then go our separate ways tomorrow.
Are we thinking that it's a different apex predator that came out of every burst?
Sounds like it.
It's my assumption, yeah.
The bodies we found in the hut, the woodsman's huts. Oh no, they're the ones in the.
They were taken up and molested by the wyvern. I'm wondering if the wyvern came from the bear.
Yeah, I guess
So the bear might have eaten something.
Wait, so the guy that's dead here, did he eat something?
I can only think he may have eaten something that was, a plant or something like that, or something from the river, because the water connects where the barge was to where the slip was.
Wasn't there a tree with some fruit, very big fruit, up by the waterfall?
I can't imagine the river being contaminated because it's too fast flowing.
Well, no, but he could have picked something up out of it.
Garen, picked up that thing. And
Fish can get contaminated.
I went to go test one of the fruit on top of the rotted plants, and it squished in my hands.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yeah,
so disease or something.
How many hours does he have left? That's what I'm wondering. How's your stomach going?
Before I become Wyvern Man.
Garen, Can you do this for me?
I'm a Hydrabard.
Jet, I noticed you hadn't rolled anything.
Oh, sorry.
So you've got medicine, nature,
Oh.
perception that you can choose from.
Do apologise. I think we'll go for perception. I think, yeah. There we go. No idea what that is. Hopefully, it's a success.
It actually is a success, and that's really good. Okay.
Lovely.
Again, you just contribute to the general theories and things and stuff. Right at this moment in time, you haven't quite discovered enough to unlock the first of the clues relating to this thing. So I am neither going to confirm or deny any of your theories. Garin, I need you to do this, please.
Well, don't worry, Zed. We don't need you to confirm or deny anything. We'll just run ahead with it.
Yeah, I'll let you run ahead with it. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll spend the next 6 months on a red herring.
And that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Make a note of that roll, please, Garin. Okay. Anything else you want to do this evening before you kind of all sort of turn in for the night? Yes, you spend an hour between all of you kind of dragging the bits of the basilisk out, kind of removing the remains of Timmel, who gets kind of laid, I was going to say stuffed into, but laid into sort of some kind of Hessian sack and bound up so that Jamel will kind of arrange to bury him. Actually, Jamel will probably bury him that evening with the help of his travelers, just on the outskirts of the grounds of the hunting lodge, placing a small cairn of stones to represent where he had, to represent that that's where he's buried.
Somebody must have had eyes on him at some point and followed what he's eaten recently.
He was left on the barge, wasn't he?
I mean, he's been at the lodge, hasn't he? So
Jamel was at the barge as well. And again, Jamel kind of comments that he didn't eat anything that we didn't eat. And that's the bit that he's puzzled about.
Or worried about.
Or worried about, yeah.
You mean it could be airborne?
Could be.
Let's dig out the PPE.
I wonder if he's been stung by anything.
that's what I was wondering, whether there's some creature that's mobile and comes and attacks, or like a parasite or something like that. Stung or bitten, or
chest.
Or like a tick?
Where does he sleep? In the inn here?
Yeah, he will have a cot, probably at the back.
I think we should. Well, I'd like to go and have a poke around.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Looking around,
Door.
he's actually quite a clean man. His bedding is pretty clean. The straw bale that he's, spread out mattress that he's been sleeping on is clean straw, probably no more than 2 or 3 days old. His general sleeping area appears to be kept clean as well. So there's nothing obvious there that suggests any kind of disease or something that he could have caught from the that could have triggered this.
Maybe when he used the latrine, something crawled up his bum. There you go.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
possible.
Toilet snakes.
On that note, Ember, can you roll a fortitude save, please?
Me? Why?
Don't worry about it. Okay. There's not a lot else you can learn this evening. And so, nervously maybe, bless him, he rolled a perception check. Fortitude save, look at that.
Failed. You died.
Yeah. You all kind of sleep, and it's kind of a fitful sleep. No real bad dreams or anything, but you almost kind of sleep with one eye open, keeping an eye on your comrades and the other travelers that you're sharing this hunting lodge with. But there is no more chest bursting activity, and there's certainly no face hugging activity, unless of course it's face hugging activity that you wish to kind of do yourselves. Instigate. Thank you, Guy. That is the question. That is comment I was going to say. Go ahead and hit your overnight sleep, etc., and see if we can fix the recurring.
Don't forget to do Barristan.
I am about
to ask Adina if she wants to come out and get stoned. Oh, too soon.
She looks at you and glares a little bit. Her sister lets out a bit of a snort. And Garin, as you say that to her, and she kind of storms off, her sister comes up to you and high fives you.
Awesome.
And goes off after her. Okay, so make sure you all take your long rest so that we can remove the fatigue that we were getting. Okay, following day, what's the plan? Activity, bustle. As you kind of wake up, not having Timmel there doesn't stop breakfast being made. You do have the separate chef who cooks a very dry breakfast, no fancy foods, just stuff that he vouches for as coming with him on the journey here. Nothing from the local area as such. And, you enjoy the food. You notice that Anamede and the two sisters stay very clear of the water. They drink the ale or the wine that was provided. And then as soon as they've had breakfast, they all the two sisters kind of go, well, I think we will head back to Varnhold, warn them there to be on the lookout for whatever this strange thing is. I look forward to seeing you all soon. And they kind of bow as they exit the door.
Deep flourishing bow and a bit stay safe and watch out for those basilisks.
They nod. Not too long after that, Anamede kind of trudges down from where her and her guards were sleeping with several bags. Well, I think that'll do us as well. We're going to head northeast, head back to civilization. Hopefully, whatever this is won't follow us.
You don't think we should try and deal with it while we're still here?
Not my land, she says with a smirk.
She sat on top of a rock for the whole hunt, so no.
She did. She did.
Anamede, if you're ever in the area, feel free to come to our capital and maybe regale us with some tales of a fortunate adventure that you've been on. Or lots of vistas you've looked at.
Very, she smiles. Maybe.
Amber would like to say under her breath, maybe not.
Jamel kind of says, well, my friends, we're going to head around the hunting grounds. Feel free to join us or do your own thing. And perhaps I will come and seek you out in your kingdom once I know more.
We'll go and
what do we think? Should we go and have a wander around?
Yeah, but shouldn't we go and... We didn't really search the corpses of the creatures we killed, did we?
Or the areas around it now, because we're in too much of a time restriction, weren't we, last time?
Yeah.
It's like the Hydra nest. I don't think we searched that, did we?
I think kind of trudging 6 hours, remember, for the barge to get here, but the barge was going upstream. So I would say no more than sort of 5 hours for you to physically walk the journey. Okay.
I think we're going to have to. I don't really see any other option or other leads from where we are at the moment.
Correct.
Maybe if we just try and take this in a vaguely sensible order. Who was it that was looking over on the from the bluff in the southeast?
That was Animede, yeah.
Oh, that was Animede, okay.
Yeah, the bar.
Okay. By all means, wander and let me know where you're going to go looking. I'm not too worried about moving your thing around.
Should we start at the shack and move on from there?
We never actually went to the shack.
Fatigued again.
No, you did go to the shack. Are you all right? Okay,
Yeah,
so everybody,
we had a very quick look at the shack. Yeah.
if you're all
maybe
if you're all fatigued again, take another long rest.
I'm
I
not.
have a feeling I know why.
Okay.
There you
Is
go.
it your advance when you move us? Your advance time, and we don't have the rest.
Correct. So because I moved you across midnight, I think it immediately assumes you haven't rested and flags you as fatigued.
Okay.
Let's go and have a look at the shack.
Okay. The shack is pretty much as you remember it. You did go visit it briefly, I believe. It is pretty destroyed, mostly collapsed. Roof is gone. There doesn't appear to be any of the strange, extra bright, kind of fast-growing foliage here. But by all means, if you wish to make a nature, survival, or perception roll, you can do.
Any odd tracks coming in and out, or
Doesn't on the surface of it, you can only see human tracks leading to and from the shack, but you would expect that. Okay.
I'm wondering in a circle around the building itself, just looking for anything that just sticks out, out of place.
Garin, Jack. Okay, so Garin, doing so, and let me have a roll for Barristan 1 second.
Aaron, I know you were saying you didn't think it was the water, but that is the common element between everything that we've seen at the moment. Upstream, downstream, the barge.
It would be an easy way. It would be an easy way for things to transport.
Yeah,
and spread throughout, the area.
And even at the inn, maybe they get their water from the river.
I mean, I suppose if it had spores in it, then
there is. You can you're taking a little bit of time to kind of investigate the area. You discover the point where you believe the wyvern landed, and you can see a number of certainly some blood streaks in the ground near what would have been maybe a small animal pen. The pen being broken, the animal's long gone. There is also some severe damage to the roof. Looks like parts of the roof have been ripped off. And again, inside you can see and find some blood streaks. So it looks to you like the wyvern just basically attacked the whole thing, and then probably took off with everything in its, either its claws or its mouth in one go.
I think if we want to look at where do we want to go? Do we want to look at the Hydra again? But the place we haven't been is that massive clearing where the ancient elk are.
Yeah, where the elks are.
The prehistoric elk were. Because we didn't want to disturb them because they were all big buggers.
If we do go there, then I suggest we do it stealthily.
It's sort of like 200 foot of open plain.
Yeah.
Maybe skirt the forest.
Do we want to check out like either the cliffside or the obscured hollow on the way?
Where the Hydra is first, because that's the nearest, isn't it?
Yeah, you can do that. If you want to head to where the Hydra is, yeah, no problem.
I think, personally, my theory is that the circle is key. I think that might be
The circle up at the top.
That might be the link.
What, that?
No,
Here.
the fairy circle that we found.
Oh, you mean by the waterfall?
Yeah, up there.
You're probably right.
I think we've found a lot of stuff already, but it's worth going over each of the areas.
Yeah, because we didn't have time last time. We literally were restricted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if there's nothing more here, maybe go to the. Do we want to go to the Wyvern or the Hydra first? Because we could get the Wyvern on the way back.
Yeah, do the Hydra. It's on the way through, isn't it? Head through the forest.
Go Hydra, then go to the big clearing where the Elcar.
Hail
Yeah.
Have a
Hydra.
look.
Yeah, that's the
Hydra.
Fatigue again and again.
Everybody's got
It's in the-
fatigue again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when you move the token.
Weird.
Oh, I'll stop moving the token then. Okay.
Yeah,
just
just
said. All right. Okay.
yeah. I don't know why you're getting fatigued. You shouldn't be.
Stupid
Ma-
thing.
It might be because of the
Well, the clock's
Is it
not moved,
because-
does it?
Is it
What's the game time gone from?
Oh, I've just advanced it an hour and a half.
Have you? Okay. Well, that shouldn't make us fatigued though.
No, it shouldn't do. No.
Yeah, but what if the party token is
What's
set
that?
to?
What if the party token's got so much weight on it? It's
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No. I mean, if it's set to advance every, because on the hex, the hex thing, if we advance more hexes than squares than before, if it's set to do that, so it could have been huge long distances here.
Well,
It thinks
the
we're traveling right across the map or something. I don't know.
maximum bulk is
hex.
50. Total bulk is 40.
yeah, we're not over our max.
No.
For now, I'm not too worried about it here.
Yeah, we're not getting in a fight, are we?
I would be worried about it if it's happening on a normal strategic map.
Yeah.
So
And
we
then
just
I need to figure out what the heck's gone wrong and how.
Yeah,
to
we'll just talk our way around the map rather than dragging the ones around.
Yeah. Just ping where you want to go. Okay, so everybody, again, give me either nature or perception or survival checks, please.
survival. Oh.
Nice one, Jack.
Hello.
Somebody got a nat 20. Okay. Some good, damn good rolls there. I'm going to start with Coruscant with his critical success.
Come on.
Now you're sort of starting to think about what it is you're looking for. You recall, or if you recall, the Hydra's nest is a huge tangle of broken branches, tree, and bushes and things. And you spot it almost immediately, kind of forming part of the back of the nest, almost 15 feet across, a set of elk antlers.
The chest burster then.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's just the antlers at the nest, it could be prey.
You also then, it could. But then you do discover amongst you all, Jack, Garin, Kendall, Ember, Barristan, you all got enough. You all then find lots of bits of elk buried in amongst the floor of the nest.
Again, could be prey. I think it's likely it is. To make it definite, we'd have to see like a rib cage where it was definitely a burst coming out of it, something like that. But I think it likely is.
What if the elk ate something and then the
What? Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. No, that doesn't work.
Well, it is downstream from the from the waterfall. So
Well, in that case, maybe we should have a look at where the elk were, but go deeper into their territory, right? You see what I mean? Maybe maybe they're the source of the contamination. So it depends where they're going.
I thought we could go through this forest here, the thin bit, because the
Yeah.
forest itself is quite shiny and things, isn't it? See if there's anything unusual in there, and then we can go across the elk.
yeah,
Yeah, you can push your way through the trees and things. It's a little bit thick. It's thick, but not too thick to stop you from getting through. You come out to the other side on the edge of the sort of stream river. I mean, it's not a stream. It's 75 feet wide or 50 feet wide. So it's a little bit bigger than a stream, but not necessarily a huge river. As you get to the thing, you can see up in the distance, probably somewhere like up here, you can see the 4 elk just grazing.
Can we see anything beyond them?
Just more grassland leading to more dense trees.
I wonder if we check the other layers and nests, whether we will find other bits of elk.
Well, let me clarify. Was the elk we found in the Wyvern's Den, was it one of these gigantic elks?
No, it was a bear.
Oh, it's a bear.
No, not the Wyvern. Sorry, in the Hydra one, sorry.
It was an elk.
Yes, it was one of these big megalocerosis elks. Yes. Yes, it was.
Okay, so if we go up to where the not crocodile creatures were killed, we go up there.
What, you mean over here?
Yeah, after we go through the elk thing, because I'm assuming we're going to have a walk around there, see if there's anything. We could skirt the outside, can't we?
Wait, Ember, what's your thought on elks? Would they attack us if we're walking through there? If we're not posing a threat?
If we don't get too close, I presume we'll be all right. They wouldn't. Elks wouldn't really attack people.
I wouldn't trust a normal fucking elk. Never mind a bloody prehistoric one.
Yeah, but they're normally skittish and would rather run away, depending on how big a threat you look.
Do you want to do recall knowledge to find out?
Okay.
Give me a recon knowledge on nature. Pretty good. Elk are definitely would be deemed to be more shy and skittish. They, a traditional elk would run rather than stand against you. But if it felt threatened and had nowhere to run, then it may actually attack. And it would usually attack by lowering its antlers and kind of swinging its head, trying to kind of catch you with its antlers. These are significantly larger than traditional elk. Your assumption, without test theory, is they would behave the same, despite their impressive size.
When you say they're large, you mean like large, or do you go bigger than large?
But this was that's 7 or 10 foot tall, which is very
Yes.
large.
And their antlers are about 12 to 15 feet across.
Bloody hell.
So long as you don't corner them, we should be all right.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Or if it's mating season, or they've got young uns, which we can't see. There's no young uns there.
Does not appear to be any young ones.
Unless they are the young ones.
As long as we give them some distance, and then as long as they know we're here, and possibly don't have Night Runner in sight, because that's an actual predator for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cross over the river. or the tributary, out onto the plains. Are you heading for the main river, or are you actually heading towards them first?
I'd say go there.
So they're probably about here somewhere.
Yeah. So if we head up to there and then skirt the forest, so we can see into the centre and then just give them a wide berth.
Okay.
All the way around.
Just follow the forest edge.
I'll just get my to stay in the forest.
As you get to the closest point, one of them kind of steps forward and starts to kind of lower and sway its antlers in your direction. You get the sense that they're giving you a warning not to get any closer. At this point, you're probably maybe about 100 feet away from them.
Okay. Can we carry on skirting around them to go?
Yeah, you can carry on skirting around.
I'm not going to make eye contact. I'm just going to keep my head to where I'm going.
Okay. You head round to the back of the clearing or the field and the glade. You can see in the grass an area that is very flattened or has been flattened. Not too far from the edge of the trees, probably in this kind of vicinity.
Okay, let's go and have a look. If it looks unusual.
Like a UFO cycle.
It looks unusual in that it's the only part here where there is no tall grass growing. But as you get to it, it's obvious that this is where the herd sleeps.
Okay.
Can you pin that again, please, Ed? I didn't see it. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, thank you.
There's nothing untoward there. There doesn't appear to be anything that... the grass in this area does seem to be a little bit more lush and a little bit greener, thicker, more of it, but it's grass.
Okay.
If they sleep up here, is there something that could be appearing during the night?
What do you mean?
Do they get, I'm not going to say attacked, but are they infected during the night, or is there some flora or fauna around here that causes them to, I don't know.
So any unusual plants rather than just grass?
To be honest with you, we could probably, if we wanted to, spend the time to just observe them from a distance, look where they go to water, and look where they mainly eat. What I assume they're just grazing in this bit. So if it's something they've grazed, then it could be anywhere. If it's water, they'd probably have a spot they go to. But if they have been attacked by something,
If they've been attacked in the night, there'll be like a scuffle around the area where they're sleeping.
it could also be something like a tick.
Like a parasite or a...
Yeah. In that it's the only part here where there is no tall grass growing. You spend an hour or so keeping an eye on them. They just move slowly across the meadow, chewing away at the grass. Occasionally one kind of raises its head and looks in your direction, but they neither, they don't do anything threatening and they don't come any closer. Nothing untoward there. There doesn't appear to be anything that...
The fatigue's back, but we haven't moved, so it must be just because of the clock.
Yeah, it must be. Greener. Weird. Thicker. More of it. But...
Bless you.
It's grass. Let me check something really quick. I am listening. Keep them.
Okay, so we still heading over
If they
to where the
sleep up
crocodile
here,
thing
is
was.
there something that could be appearing during the? Or do we want to head up to the fairy ring?
We've already got over this side of the clearing, so we might as well keep going.
Do they get? I'm not going to say attacked, but are they infected during the night, or is there some flora or fauna around here that causes them to? I don't know.
So any unusual plants rather than just grass?
Just concerned that we're going to waste time crisscrossing the map.
Well, if we're up there, I thought we were going to go across here.
Yeah,
Have a look at the crocodile things.
maybe
See what we can, because we didn't actually look at the site, did we? We just met the hunters and sort of like saved them.
And it was night time as well, so.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You push your way through the forest again, I presume. Coming out on the riverbank, sort of in this vicinity, it's very quick, very straightforward to find the site of the battle. There is swathes of blood and darkened earth, churned earth in the thing, and you will find kind of pulled up almost to the tree line a headless corpse of what you can only imagine is a Kruth.
Anybody fancy cutting it open? Have a look at its chest.
Isn't it supposed to be that thing that burst out?
Yeah.
So we should be looking for elk signs or something.
Something where it burst out of, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you can make survival, nature, or perception checks to have a look around.
I can't even find my own arse.
There has to be something somewhere that's applying fatigue. I can't find it. Oh, I wonder. One second, and I'll come back to this. So somebody's absolutely just failed that roll.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you can't find your arse. Kingmaker helper. Yes. That's not it. Okay, party sheet. That's not it.
Actually, it doesn't actually tell you on your sheet where it comes from, but either does it?
No.
There's no warning pop-up either when it launches.
No.
Don't forget to roll for Baron's too.
That's not it. I wouldn't have set anything. It's okay. I will continue looking for this later. As I say, for now, I'm more concerned that if it's doing it on a standard dungeon
Combat map, yeah.
then we've got a problem. But anywhere else, I don't really care too much. It might be that it's waiting for you to do a camp turn, and we haven't done a camp turn, and that's why it keeps triggering fatigue. Okay. Probably half hour, 45 minutes of kind of ranging up and down the river. You know, I would almost say you'd be doing kind of like a concentric circle, except of course you can't, because that's going to put you in the river and in the forest as you do so. Mm-hmm. But you kind of do that. And eventually a little bit north, maybe 50 or so feet north of where the fight is, and about a quarter of a way out into the river itself, you can see a small cluster of rock. When I say small, it's probably about 15, 20 feet across. And there seems to be a big jumble of twigs, branches, leaves, and other detritus that seems to be forming some kind of half-submerged nest.
Let's check that out because it'll take its food to its nest, won't it?
How strong is the river throwing?
It's pretty strong at this point.
So we'll need to use rope to get across.
You will need to use rope to get over, yeah.
We have rope between us, so who's the brave soul that's going to swim?
I'm guessing that's the one with athletics that isn't in plate.
Oh. Phew. I was worried up until the last bit.
You can always take your plate off.
Yeah.
I can. It takes time to take one off.
We can help you.
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait and help you.
All right, you fuckers.
All right. Kendall, give me an athletics check, please.
Right, you are.
Don't forget to tie the rope around yourself.
Yeah, don't forget the rope. I mean,
Yeah,
That's a given.
and my plate's off, but I'm taking sword and shield strapped to my back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, there you go. That'll get me across, hopefully.
It is pretty cold. You power swim your way over to the nest. The nest is empty, as in there are no creatures there. Kind of pulling your hands in it and kind of looking around, you don't really find anything. There's no hint of anything that you would assume is the source of the creature bursting forth from something.
So was this a natural predator here?
But it's a recently frequented nest.
Yes, it's a very well used nest.
Can I ask, when the wyvern died, it still had that glisten to its skin, didn't it?
Yes.
Does the Cruth have the same sort of enhancements?
No. It doesn't. Oh, sorry. Yes, it does.
So maybe it's been born somewhere else and just made its nest here.
Oh, good point.
So it could be upriver somewhere.
I'm going to assume Kendall kind of comes back, starts to put his armor on and explains what he's seen. Give me nature rolls, please.
All of us.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to, that is. You don't have to if you don't wish to.
No. Got another one.
You're rolling well tonight.
No, I got a natural one earlier, so
That's what I mean. You're rolling well tonight. A good mix. Barristan doesn't really have a good nature. No, he rolled in that. He's got no clue. Depending on what this thing kind of burst out of, the nest is more likely to be able to hold tiny, small, and maybe at a push, medium creatures. But anything bigger than that would probably get disentangled from the nest and pulled downstream.
I'm thinking the elk of the prey. Yeah. The elk of the prey in the middle of it, in all of this, aren't they, somewhere? And I think they're probably the natural creatures here. Maybe. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the white wolf here if it didn't have something to hunt.
Yep.
And the elk would be natural for it.
Should we investigate where the white wolf was when?
I thought the White Wolf was killing rabbits, wasn't there? Lots of rabbit bones and things around there.
I mean, just to see. Oh no, that would be. They would have elk carcasses around their place.
There was no big elk carcasses from your memory. There were smaller deer and elk, but nothing of the size of the megalosauruses that you've seen in the fields.
So we've never seen that size of elk anywhere else in our lands or in our travels.
Not yet. No.
So I don't think they can be natural.
Well, they've either come through.
Maybe they were put here as a food source for whatever was going to come out of these things.
I don't know. But they've either come through infected or they've been infected once they've been here by something else. Because they're just, you know, they're just fucking. We're talking megafauna and megaflora all over the fucking place, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
All we need now is Dickie Attenborough to walk up and go, "Welcome to Jurassic World." I think we should go back to where the circle was.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I personally think that's where the problem starts.
It's upstream.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to cut back across the fields and
I think so.
Upstream. Okay.
I think so.
It's probably going to take you half an hour to do that. Going through the forest,
I reckon
avoiding
keep on this side as well. Keep on the north side this time.
Well, we need to look at where the
circle was. Yeah.
Well, the giant.
I thought they were both sides.
No, the giant plant was on the north side, though, wasn't it? They said it was on the opposite side.
Yeah, so the north side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Then. Good, cool.
Yeah, and I think the circle was on the south side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just getting some stuff ready for you to select.
Oh, I thought you couldn't say the map.
Yeah, I mean, I can give you a map to fight on if you want, Dart. Who are you going to fight?
No.
Okay, so you spend a little bit of time kind of trudging back across, and you're going to stay on this side of the stream, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you get to somewhere like about here, you will discover again the scene or the signs of what was likely the location of the giant fly trap that the Eldori sisters fought. You can see it kind of strewn out, part in, part out of the water. And just like the southern, well, kind of, we'll call it the southern bank for the sake of it, the southern bank of the stream, there is a number of this kind of strange plant life growing that is all decayed. Give me, so I've thrown a couple of things that you can check. There's a nature check and there is a survival check.
Either or.
Either or, yes. You can only do one.
It's fatigued when I roll that. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, you don't want to be fatigued.
Yeah.
It does adds a -1, I think. Except you don't worry about it. You've succeeded anyway. Coruscant, you will critically fail. You do have hero points if you wish to use it. Ember, you've also failed if you want to use a hero point to reroll.
Does it take off research?
Critically fail does impact research, yes.
Okay.
What have I got? A critical fail.
Yours is not a critical fail.
So does that matter if I reroll or not?
It just means you don't contribute towards the research.
Well, you're the one with the bonus in nature, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'd guess you're probably worth re-rolling in case so you can get some decent thing.
Okay.
Okay. Just looking for the section on research. Running a chase, influencing people, victory points. Where's the research one? Seriously? I had it before. There it is. Yes, so critical success is 2 RP, success is 1 RP, and critical failure is losing RP because you basically go down the wrong path and make a bunch of incorrect assumptions. Bloody hell. Okay, so let me give you your overview. What were the target numbers? Barristan fails to add anything. Kendall, you add 1 point. That's good. Barristan fails to contribute. Coruscant fails to contribute. Garin fails to contribute. Ember contributes a critical. Jet, do you wish to roll either?
I thought I did. I
You
thought I
did, Jet. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're on 7 research points. Okay. You spend 2 or 3 hours kind of wading backwards and forwards, examining the plants, and eventually focusing your attention, much to as Coruscant expects, that kind of circular area that you found previously seems to be the focal point of whatever this is. When you kind of think back to the things that you've seen, and I can take in, you know, your trip back via the Wyvern's cave. It seems that there is a kind of a 2-stage, almost simultaneous, not quite, but almost simultaneous event that happens. You notice, for instance, around the bear that's up in the Wyvern's lair, dead flowers and other foliage kind of around the body, as though it's kind of fallen off the body itself. And then, although this thing has kind of come out and kind of destroyed the creature, there's no sign of gestation inside the body. And Coruscant kind of comes to a somewhat sickening realization that no, not quite. You don't come to that realization just yet. But the realization you do come to, which is still quite sickening, is the creatures aren't acting out of violence or any instinctual need to eat. They just seem to be acting out of the urge to cause pain.
That's wholly not natural then.
Wholly. So that even for these apex predator monsters, which they some will act out of pure violence, some will act out of violence and a need to eat. They don't act ever out of an urge to cause pain. That is unusual for them.
Yeah, whereas the wyvern was actually like a cat, wasn't it?
Yeah, the wyvern tore the the family apart, didn't it? And seemed to take pleasure in it.
Correct. Yes.
Never ate them.
Mm-hmm.
No signs of eating, and no signs of. And now you look at the remains of the family. Well, you gathered. Did you collect the family?
We buried them. We buried them.
You buried them. Yeah. Okay. Casting your mind over, the act of burying them and what you saw, the wounds and things on the bodies definitely positioned in such a way to cause maximum pain for maximum pain's sake.
Okay.
It's a bit dark.
It is. It's like having a wyvern as a pet. And it brings you a human and just plays it in the kitchen for a little bit and leaves it there.
At that point, at this point, there is nothing more that you can glean from this area.
You mean the where we are, or the map in its entirety?
This whole area, you've uncovered everything that you are able to uncover.
Okay, I'm a little bit concerned if these plants infected said creatures and then covered them in whatever to gestate these things inside. What's going to come out of my hand?
I think, like I say, I think it's the bear either ate some berries or drank some water with some fruit that dropped into it from trees. I think the elk probably did a similar thing.
Well, while we're up at the circle, looking at these rotted plants, are there any stems that are missing these bulbous things, like they've popped and the spores from inside the seeds or whatever have gone into the water?
Don't seem to be.
Okay. There's two of me. I'm amazing.
Are there any tracks around the circle?
No.
I just appeared out of nowhere.
Circle is just there. There are no discernible tracks.
Well, there was the I got a good roll on it, didn't I?
You did.
It was a ritual, and there were humanoids that were performing the ritual, weren't there?
Yes.
And did I get the type of ritual? I can't remember.
No.
I got a crit, didn't I?
It's a summoning, wasn't it?
I think I got a crit.
Yeah, I believe it was in. Let me double check.
Sorry, where's this? Where's this?
The circle was at the top where the waterfall was. It was in the woods where Garin put his hand through a fruit.
Oh yeah.
It's fisting a fruit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you reckon it was several weeks old? There was no real residue of magic left. There were several humanoids that were gathered in a circle. That circle appears to be the epicenter of some kind of magical ritual that took place within the last month, and you believe it was a divine ritual of some kind.
Could be creating life.
Yes. So with that, you have nothing really left to do here than to decide to move on to other locations or go back to your town.
Well, I think we should get back to town and send messages out to all the farms to stay away from this area.
Okay.
Personally.
Well, it's a fair distance away, isn't it? So
I know, but we've sent lumberers out everywhere, haven't we?
well, not
It's
over
only
here, though. This isn't our land, so
No, it's only 1 hex away from where our road ends, though, right?
Yeah.
well, it's by the river, isn't it? There's not a river there. Where is the actual thingy? Where's the actual place we were hunting? One over, wasn't it? Over here. Yeah, it was over that way. Over that way, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's towards the territory where you don't want to be anyway, because you've got those massive creatures in the in the lake,
And you've got Rocky up the top.
and they've got the rock at the top. Yeah.
Should we head over that way just to have a look at the region a bit more broadly? I mean, we're right next to it.
I think we've done that already, haven't we? 'Cause we went up to the shoreline of that big giant foot. Went to there and they head north. And that's where we found the rock.
You've reconnoitered everything around here,
Yeah.
but that hex, that hex,
Yeah.
that hex, here,
Yeah.
here, here.
I suppose the question is: Has anything other than the things we've found gone down? Well, gone up to this? It's up, isn't it? Because that's a waterfall. Is that a waterfall at the end, isn't it? Looks like it. Towards the lake. Has anything gone that way to join the?
Yeah, can you imagine gestating inside one of those massive monsters in there?
Yeah.
Well, if it's the water's flowing downhill from the lake, so
It's going that way. So it'd be going upstream. It'd be going upstream, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It's
that
away
would,
from
and unless it's magical in nature that spreads in all directions, then it's unlikely, unless something else has been contaminated and has kind of gone there and then died, that it would contaminate the lake.
Yeah.
Did we do detect magic when we were there, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There wasn't any magic.
Correct.
Any latent magic. There was obviously magic that happened, but there wasn't any latent magic left.
Any link with any other previous stuff that we've done, like the owlbear?
Nothing strikes you as being this doesn't seem to be related to anything that you've encountered so far or dealt with so far. This feels like a different threat.
What about heading home, walking downstream?
Let's do
What
Canterbury
about-
while we're here.
Oh, why don't we reconnoitre these squares?
I feel like I'm grasping at straws at the moment.
I
'Cause
think
we
it's
haven't
a
been
good idea
there.
to go back to our capital and see what the news is of what's happening. Maybe we've had some sightings of this trouble causer.
It's up to you.
We'll see.
However, I
See.
think before we make a decision, let's take a break.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Sounds like a plan.
Full of
I'll
euphemisms.
put us alive, so
Full of euphemisms, that man.
it is. Bit of a milk frother.
Okay, what is the plan?
Well, I say, we've got. What is this area called? I can't remember. The Cramelands.
Mainlands, yeah.
We haven't gone to either of these places. So there might be something there. I don't know.
It's worth a shout. There could be something that's sort of like down there that's causing that. Maybe they did the ritual. If they're down there. So are we talking sort of like 823, 822, 821? Oh, we've done 821, haven't we? So 823 and 822. There and there. Maybe.
Yeah, we haven't been there before.
We haven't done those two. Might be an idea.
Because otherwise we're just walking back to our home base. And then I have no idea what we do from there.
Well, yeah, let's take half a day, just have a wander around there then.
But
Well,
it's
it's
not
a
going to be
day,
half a
sorry.
day.
It's going to be a few days. It's going to be
at
turns, isn't it?
least a few days, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm more concerned that we've been away from the capital for a while now, and our biggest gripe that we've got against us is we're not hands-on as leaders.
Yeah, but that's bullshit, so I couldn't give a fuck.
We're going to send the guard onto them all, are we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Drop a fireball in the tavern.
The peasants are revolting.
Yes, I know. Time to have a wash.
Okay. So is your plan to travel down to here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my idea anyway.
It's only 2 extra days, isn't it? Well, 4, but...
Okay, so
Who's
you travel
starting?
south. Remember, you've got to cross the river. So you've got to cross this river and then head down towards this river. So that's fine.
Yeah.
You can do that. So you can travel for 4 hours, heading sort of southward, southeast of your location. Who's moved you? You've already explored that hex.
I haven't touched it.
Yeah, we want to be there.
After sort of 4 hours of travel, you start to think about a place to camp. So let's see if this fixes
The fatigue.
the fatigue.
Okay, how do I get rid of my fatigue first?
Okay. Yes, look, as you see, it says you've been traveling for 53 hours.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, Ember finds a decent place to camp, setting up and preparing a good spot down in a dip amongst some trees.
Let me regale a tale of our exploits of capturing and killing these creatures.
Or not.
Or not, yeah, whichever.
It's like, that's not how it happened. Gary,
Yeah.
we were all there. You can't bullshit us.
Hang on. You are in zone
822. 822, yeah.
Okay. Barristan is going to succeed. Kendall succeeds. Garin tells another shit story.
Sorry,
Ember's
guys.
management is a bit naff. Okay. You settle into your usual routines. Preparing the camp, bringing food. It's time to cook a hearty meal or cook a meal of some kind. You're not doing very well with collecting special ingredients to start unlocking things like your chocolate ice cream, are you?
Yep.
Nope, not at all. Okay, do you want to do your cooking?
We're running out of rations as well.
You are.
Back to town soon, so
Why is it not? What are we doing now?
That's something happened to your character sheet where you've lost your cooking again.
I think so. Yes, it has. All right, let me add that back in.
Because it's a law skill, I bet it's not coming over from Pathfinder.
Yeah. Right. That rolled?
Didn't seem to roll.
No. Why is it not rolling?
I think I fucked it up.
Well, that'll be it then, won't it?
I'll give you a success. So just apply
Okay.
the basic meal success.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Following day is sunny. We have reset adventuring to 0 hours. Happy days. Okay. Exploring this area thoroughly, you see no real signs of threats or settlements or anything untoward in this kind of area.
are the landmarks or anything of interest?
There is nothing of interest here now.
Okay. Move east. Right.
Okay. Again, heading east. Oh, it hasn't done this. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Heading eastwards, you continue to follow the river east and then kind of range. Okay. Mid-afternoon. So again, exploring this area uncovers nothing of real interest. No landmarks, no interesting things to see, no signs of whatever triggered the events of the hunting grounds.
Wait, hang on. Did we really alter that place?
Yes, you did. It's just I can't do it until you move to a new hex. So.
Okay.
Okay. You still have a good 4 to 6 hours of light left, so you can definitely either move to an unexplored hex or you can head in back towards your kingdom. It's up to you.
Mm.
We want to start doing that first row in the Selwyn Hills then, on the other side of the
Fine.
river.
Yeah, we hear you might as well.
So maybe go up to 824, cross over there, and then make our way back west along that river. There's a, I think it was a ford further down, wasn't it? Down over there somewhere, I think.
I thought the ford was up here.
We've been down here, haven't we, somewhere?
You've been to that hex is the only hex.
Yeah.
And that hex you've visited. You haven't been here.
But Owlbear and the Owlbear was down here, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set my exploration to. I think Dart's going to be doing scouting out. You Dart. Hopefully.
Okay, as you reach this area, it starts to get dark. So the first thing you set your sights on looking for a location and a place to camp for the evening.
Are you running, Medi?
Go for it.
Nice roll, Dart.
Again.
Very nice.
Again, Ember finds a good location. Jet is able to camouflage the camp.
Hey guys, don't you need to wait for me to roll the survival thing first from camp management?
Well, they've all gone about their tasks.
I haven't.
They basically said, fuck you. I don't want your bonus.
I'm singing to give you a little bit of inspiration while you do your
Well,
survival.
one of you can roll a second camping activity.
Hunt and gather, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good call.
Where is it? Oh, okay. Oh, bollocks. I've just taken myself off the top.
Put yourself back then.
I can't because it's the top row.
Nutter.
Thank you.
Pretty good. You get one special ingredient and 20 basic ingredients. You go out and spend a couple of hours along with Night Runner to bring back a mixture of fresh game and root vegetables, etc., etc. Okay.
You scout Dart, Ember. Sorry, I'm going to be doing just sense direction.
Okay. The following day, it is beautiful sunshine, makes a change from all the times in the winter and the autumn that you travelled that it was raining.
I'm still stuck on the camp. I've not done a meal.
Oh, shit. Did we miss the meal?
I think so.
Bugger. Give me a sec. Roll your meal then, that's fine.
You'd have to move me onto the next page, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. Like that.
Yeah. It just says consume rations.
All right, just consume rations. My fault.
There you go.
Okay. And then just perform your rest.
Yeah.
The area that you kind of continue to travel upstream to the point where you see the Little Selland River narrows as it passes through a gully between two rocky hillsides, flowing around what appears to be a large oblong island thick with vegetation. Well, I say large, it's approximately 10 feet wide, 75 feet long.
Anything to see? Anything remarkable?
Um, from here, from the ground, looking at this kind of oblong this kind of oblong island, no, you can't see the top of it. So you would need to decide if you wanted to climb up it.
How long does the climb look?
It's about 40 feet. You can get up if you take it slowly with a single climb check.
No, okay. Yeah, I think it'd be worth checking out while we're here.
Give me a second.
You want a climb check?
I would like you to do that, please.
I'd be sending Amber up there, to be honest with you. Amber up
Go
there.
with- Yeah, I'll go up there. Oh dear.
Just doing the old Duke of York.
Well, unfortunately, Amber, you do slip. You don't get too far up. So you're not going to take any damage, but your initial attempt kind of grabbing the vines and pulling yourself up just doesn't seem to be that effective.
Did you say vines?
Yes.
I should get a bonus, but my bonus won't fix that roll.
One's a one.
What's the bonus I get? Just checking something. Oh no, it's somewhere ancestry in it. When climbing trees, vines, and other foliage, you move at half your speed on a success and full speed on a critical success.
No, so you've got a climb speed, so you don't actually need to make a roll.
Well, no, I don't have a climb speed. This is...
Oh, instead of the 5 foot, you mean?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Okay, you can try again to try and climb back up.
Okay.
But if you fail it this time, you are falling.
Did we give him guidance?
Ouch.
Okay, take 2 points of damage as you kind of slide and fall back down about 10 feet.
Okay, I'm going to pull Ember to one side and say, Ember, let me give a bit of inspiration here. I'm going to take up my lute. Let's sing a climbing song.
Okay.
This should
Stop
give
being
you...
shit. Get up that vine.
Yeah. Can you go through the winding forest? Where's my performance?
Okay, this time you managed to climb yourself up. Put yourself, well, I'll move it to there. There you go.
You got a banging performance check, so I made that. Ember, you can have courageous anthem.
Wait, is that what you got?
We can have it, to be quite honest.
Well,
What can I see up here?
if we want everything within 60 feet of us to know that we're here,
All right, it's a quiet song.
it's fucking not.
The old Duke of Rivertown went up the hill.
Just a second, guys. Sorry.
Probably need to drop a rope tight around us, thank you.
Okay. What you doing, Ember?
Having a quick look around before dropping the rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
give me a perception check. One sec. I just need to double check something. Sorry. Just got a bit of a crisis going on with something. So. Okay, Ember. The first thing you see is you kind of climb up and start to take a look around. The foliage up here seems odd.
Mhm.
And when you realize just how odd it is too late. Can you roll for initiative, please, Ember? If everybody
Oh,
roll for
shit.
initiative.
Oh, balls.
We've all got to spend time climbing up. Don't forget to roll Barristan said.
I will roll Barristan.
Holy shit.
What?
There's two of them.
Oh,
Okay. Top of the round then. Ember.
uh,
So you've got a rope in your hand, but you haven't tied it onto anything because you've spotted these creatures that are starting to kind of snap out and lash out at you.
can I tie the rope onto something?
Really quickly.
Yeah, really quickly.
One of these snake things.
They look like
So just to be sure, the situation we're in at the moment
Fly
is
traps.
Ember's at the top of a 40-foot climb.
Yep.
We're all at the bottom.
Correct.
And we have giant fly
Biggest
traps
fly
at the
traps.
top.
Correct.
That could possibly infect us.
and you can only climb 5 feet per climb, right?
Tie the rope around
Yeah,
your waist and jump back down.
I'm not. I'll give you a hint. I'm not climbing up there.
I think I should
that isn't happening.
You just fall down and break your leg.
Yeah.
catch me.
What? One of those catches would go, come on. Oh no.
Reminds me of the Peter Cook and Dudley Moore sketch.
I think I'm going to just start climbing back down again.
You want to do that, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, before you do... No. Okay. Give me a... Okay, so because we're in combat, you can only do 5 feet around.
Even with my special climbing ability.
What's your climbing ability again? Sorry?
I'm a woodland elf, and I can. You adapt to life in the forest and deep jungle. Climbing trees finds another foliage. You move at half your speed on a success and full speed on a critical success.
Okay, make a climb check then if that's what you're doing.
That's not a good roll.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Is it? Oh, at least I don't fall.
You need to catch. You need to catch a ledge. Can you give me a reflex save, please?
Okay. Oh, reflex save.
Yep.
That's not a good one either.
Ooh. So you you manage to you feel yourself slipping. The vines are somewhat slippery, and you grab the top of the ledge and prevent yourself from falling, but that is effectively your turn.
Okay.
Garen, looking up, you see Ember suddenly just kind of, it appears from where you are to almost just throw herself over the edge and then scrabble for a vine and then grabbing the ledge of this island above and holding on with her fingers. What are you doing?
Shout, Ember, don't do it. You've got so much to live for.
Just a mechanic question. Does Ember have a free action to let go?
Yes, you can let go.
Hang on, I get 3 actions and I just use one roll to climb, so shouldn't I get 2 more climb?
There was the grab an edge and stuff is an action.
Oh, grabbing an edge is an action. Got it.
Oh, that was chuffing. Oh. Okay, you've all got courageous on them for 1 turn.
What I will have shouted up to Ember is like, Ember, if you drop, I will catch you.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would let go of the ledge.
40 foot of impact damage in your arms.
No.
You got that spell, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to let go and then just let Coruscant gentle landing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I counterspell?
You can absolutely you can definitely counterspell. It's not counterspell, is it? It's counter whatever, counter sing. Okay. Ember, you kind of, as Coruscant yells, let go, you let go, and for a second you feel that kind of heart in mouth kind of feeling sensation as though your stomach in heart, whatever, as though you're dropping, and then you just kind of gradually float down to the bottom of the island. So I'm going to go ahead and end the encounter, but I'm not going to award you any XP. Okay.
Well, thanks, Orentor. You saved my life.
Who's Sorentar?
Coruscant.
Oh, sorry. Coruscant.
Sounds like my brother. Bastard he is.
Yeah, I wouldn't go up there. There's a bunch of... Hey, are these like the creatures that were...
Well, you saw the head at the lodge. Did it look like the same head?
Yes.
Awesome.
But not necessarily as green as the others.
That's my next question. Could be Ember. Did they look very more colourful than normal? More clearly.
I'm assuming we can get up here. Can we get up here?
You can, yes, effectively you can go, but this is not as high as this, just so you know.
I can't fireball from above.
I don't know what I've just selected to play music-wise. That's not what I thought it was.
Let's raid the village.
I can see bones on the map.
Yeah, but we don't know they're there.
Yeah. I just noticed that.
I'll move you back to the main map. Stop you seeing things. You need to let me know if you want to try again getting up there. Ember, are you telling the group what you saw or not?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I thought I did say that. There's fly trap things on top of the walls. I saw 2 of them. Before I could fire the rope off.
They look normal, or as if they've been contaminated?
They look normal to me. Well, considering they're massive plants.
Yeah, apart from the fact they were 10 foot wide.
Yeah, yeah.
Apart from that, they were fine.
But we've seen them before, right?
No?
We've seen the head of one.
It's in the head of one, yeah. Which was a different type.
Yeah, it wasn't bright like that one.
It wasn't as floral and vibrant and bushy as the head you saw.
Okay. I don't know how to deal with that encounter.
Well, let's mark it on the map as a place of interest.
Okay.
Maybe head back.
Yeah, okay.
We were going to go down to there, weren't we?
Oh, were we? Sorry.
Are
I
we?
think.
Oh.
Because we were looking at Selland Hills, weren't we? So, actually, no, was it that one? Where does
No,
Selland Hills?
I thought it was there.
Yeah, I can't remember, because that's Selland Hills, isn't it? So, is it worth just getting that whole row out of the way?
Pose.
That's up to you. You still have several hours. You still have at least half a day of exploration and travel if you wish.
Well, let's do that then. What you said, go down to, is it 923?
Yeah, either or. I'm not bothered.
Okay.
Just about.
You're right. Kendall, what do you think?
I think we can do one more before we head home.
Mm-hmm. I think as it's all going west now. It's all heading home, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we move there then.
I'm going to refocus. What would you say?
Move yourself to where you want to be. Okay. Give me perception checks, everybody.
Oops, it's the party.
You've been traveling in this. You head into this area. You've probably been in kind of scouting this area out for maybe about 3 hours. You're starting to feel that there's nothing, in these hills. There's nothing here of an interest. When suddenly, Kendall, you begin to hear what sounds to your head like whispered voices just over the next rise.
Do the voices make any sense? Do they sound like a language I can understand?
Seems to be, to your head, it sounds like it could be common, but It's too far to make out, but there seems to be at least two or three voices.
Okay, so I think Ember, can you very cautiously go and check over the ridge?
Okay.
Can somebody chuck a guidance on her, if possible?
If you want.
Always.
Too late. She's made a roll. Okay. You move up over the ridge. You look down into the valley. There's nobody there.
That's weird.
However, give me another perception check, please.
Just me.
Yep, just you. What you do notice is that there are a number. So you've kind of climbed the ridge. There is a drop down, then probably 50 or so feet, and then it rises up again. So you're kind of looking into a very tight, quite narrow valley. But what you can see in the hillside of the other side and down in the ground of the valley itself are small fissures.
Fishes.
Oh, fissures, not fishes.
Fissures.
Fissures.
Fissures. Fissures.
They're just good when in circles, good.
Wait, isn't that where lava comes out of?
Lava, orcs, goblins, trolls, ettins, dragons,
All kinds
undead,
of shit.
demons.
So basically lots of holes.
Yeah.
Cracks.
Can I look inside the holes? I mean, how big are the holes we talking about?
This is where you find out there ain't no fissures, and there's like, no.
No.
Oh, dude.
Awesome. High five.
I think Zed's frozen.
No, I've not frozen.
He's not building a snowman, is he?
Oh, he's
Sorry,
reading.
I've got an issue going on elsewhere that I'm involved in, so I need to kind of track it. So I am listening. What you doing, Ember? Anything in particular? Going back, telling the group, going forwards, investigating in a fissure?
I was just going to look in one of the holes.
Okay, you're going to go down. Okay, so you slide sort of down a sort of a shaly embankment down to the bottom of this valley and get close to one of the holes. The closest one to you is probably about maybe 1.5 feet wide, be about 6 feet long, tapering at each end.
Well, I clearly can't go down there.
Give me a perception check.
Another one? Okay.
Yeah. It's a different thing, you see. Okay. As you look down, you see what appears to be large crystals, sort of crystal geodes and nodes kind of glinting in the sunlight that's kind of coming in to this thing. Probably about 2 foot below the ground level, but the shaft or this fissure kind of goes down, opens out a little bit, but all the way down as far as the eye can see, you have these gemstones and these nodes and geodes running down the fissure.
So we basically found a source of gems.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will report back to the rest of the group.
We as rich bitches.
Yep.
Okay.
What's making that funny noise, though?
The breeze, as it's passing over these fissures, seems to be creating a whistling sound that sounds like people whispering.
There's an arts thing up on, God, where is it? It's near Burnley. And it's lots of metal pipes at different angles. I forgot what it's called. It's called the Whisper. I think it might be called the Whispering Tree. and it does exactly the same thing. Or the singing tree, one of those two.
So, you have found a gemstone deposit. Mechanically speaking, this is a resource location, and if you were to claim this area and build a mine here, it gives you, rather than ore, a luxury commodity.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Got all the blink.
You then have a gem cutter to make magic rings and things.
Mm-hmm. So all we've got to do is claim all the land.
1, 2, 3. You need 4 hexes, or 1, 2. Yeah, it's 4 hexes.
It's still 4, yeah.
4 hexes.
And build a mine.
And then build a mine.
Yeah.
And take the refuge.
And take a road to it as well.
Yeah.
So road down to the lodge, build a bridge at the lodge, cross over straight down to the mine.
We send miners down here and tell them about the vines they can use for rope.
Okay, what's the plan? You've still at this point probably got. I would say at this point you probably need to think about. Well, no, you've got enough to travel to 1 hex, and then you'll need to camp.
Yeah. So head west.
So this is reconnoitered. This.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Head west.
I'll sing a song when we go that way. Go west, our city's there. Go west.
You suffer a penalty to exploration.
The arrow. Yeah.
Okay, we need to camp. I'm just trying to sort something out.
You need to run, Zed.
No. I'm just reading through something. You've gone completely not what I was expecting you guys to do.
What were you expecting us to do then?
Go back to town, probably.
Focus on what the cause of the creature manifestation is.
I thought that's what we were trying to find by looking around.
Ultimately, that's what we're doing. Because we don't think it was anything to the north, and we haven't been to the south. So we're looking for any cause that's coming from the south.
Okay, you are.
There is method in the madness. Said we're not just fucking about.
There is no sign of it south of this river at this moment in time.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm just. Which means I've got to try and translate what you're doing now to what's going on around you to figure out what you can interact with and what you can't. If that makes sense. Give me a sec. I'm just looking for my camping thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. I need to reset this, so I apologize. I am just gonna reset all of this. Ignore that. Set that to that.
Remove your fatigue.
Son of a bitch. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm all over the place now.
All right.
Oh, that's why it's not working. Okay, so let's go back to here. Okay, let's do this. It's not... 1 second, Dart, before you do. I need to set the zone to the right zone. Okay, yes, you may roll now. Okay.
It's good camping down here.
It is good camping, yeah. As darkness sets in, Ember finds a suitable place for you to camp. Unfortunately, Jack's attempt at hiding the camp isn't so successful. Garin does tell you an awesome story. And Ember's camp management, she's distracted by the story that Garin tells. Something to do with falling off a cliff.
Failure on a 23. Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's because you're in quite a hard region.
Hmm.
Okay.
Everything's sort of like got a mark around its head down here.
Yeah. Cooking them.
Why am I on rations?
Don't know, Dart. Why are you on rations? Can everybody just make me a perception roll while we're at it?
We also need to, when we get back to town, we always forget to add rations into what we're carrying, even though we would come out with rations.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
perception roll's grayed out, so I can't. Oh no, it's wrong.
Oh, what a shame. Apply the meal effects if we haven't done.
I've done it.
I'm just going to trigger your rest, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay.
Get rid of that.
During the
cash.
night, Ember. Jack. During your watch, to the southeast of where you are, somewhat higher up in terms of your eye level, you see an occasional flicker of light.
Does it remind me of the will-o'-the-wisp that we saw before?
No.
Does it appear to be coming closer?
It does not. And in fact, it appears to be stationary.
Is that like a camp or something?
You would, yes. Your
Is it a fire?
Yeah, you think it's
flickering.
Well, no, it's not one. You think it's several.
All in one direction.
All in one location, yes.
Do I gauge the distance?
As dawn comes and it becomes lighter, you reckon it's about 1.5 miles to the southeast. And as you wake up and you kind of take a look now, you can see in the distance what appears to be a ridge, and there seems to be some kind of almost unnatural shape on top of the ridge. Sorry, man-made shape on top of the ridge.
Trevor Shane, it's about to fire.
Yuduki, well, I shall tell everyone what I saw during my watch and suggest whether or not we go and investigate the camp.
So reconnoitre this area and take in whatever that is. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. As you skirt close towards it, it appears to be a palisade atop an escarpment.
Okay.
There is a path to the north of the escarpment, to the northern side of the escarpment, that seems to run up to the palisade itself.
What kind of path?
A path. a path that looks like lots of people have moved up it regularly.
Not a human settlement. Oh yeah.
What,
What type of tracks are they?
I don't know. You need to give me a nature survival check, please.
I'm going to join in on that one as well. Oops.
Okay. Jack. So both of you agree that it's humanoid. Both of you agree that it's pretty small humanoids. And to your eyes, Jack, might be goblinoid.
Goblins in the hills.
What you're also both absolutely sure about, these tracks have been made over years.
Just a regular place to come.
Yes. Yep. And certainly the tracks that are leading up the escarpment to the palisade predate your founding of your kingdom by quite some time.
They've been here a while there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think
Well,
we
should
want
we,
to take on an
goblin-
entrenched goblin camp, do we?
Should we go and have a chat?
Okay.
It's
I
a
don't see why
fortified
not.
palisade, so why would it be facing this way? What they're fortified against?
Well, they're goblins, so everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Duh.
Goblins are not necessarily an inherent evil race in
No.
Pathfinder.
No.
So
No,
bear
did
that
we-
in mind.
Did we see some goblins in Restoff? I'm sure we would have done.
You may have seen one or two, yeah. Okay. Give me a second.
That's just we want to have a chat. Just walk.
Introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you should all have the map open.
Mm-hmm.
What can we hear? I'm assuming is the gate down that way. I assume.
You assume so. So currently you're at the bottom. You're at the plains level, and
Okay.
as you approach where this path is really worn, it kind of climbs up the escarpment, up and around, tracing the edge above it of what appears to be the palisade. The palisade itself isn't that high. It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Did I notice any torches on top of the palisade? Because that would account for the lights in the distance.
No. There are no torches atop the palisade.
It's daylight now, isn't it? So
It's daylight, yeah. In terms of what you hear, you can just about make out the general bustle of a settlement.
okay. Just Coruscant will just be walking around there.
Yeah, it's find a gate.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll keep an eye out for this up on the palisade, and if I see anybody up there, I'll shout out in Goblin. Hello, friends. How do we get in? If I see anybody.
move yourself up the path then.
Harrison would probably be nearish the front, I'd have thought as well.
He would, yeah.
I'm basically kind of acting as Corriston's, let's say, bodyguard.
Yeah, I'll keep him within 60 feet of you all.
Hey, are you lost? Stop there.
Well, I'm hoping we're found now. Hello. How do we get in?
You don't. You Longshanks are not welcome.
Well, we're neighbours. We're just there's some strangeness going on around this area, and we're hoping we can get some help. Could you tell your chief that the Lords of Laketown are here to discuss matters with him or her?
Chief said Longshanks not allowed in the settlement. Not interested in talking to you. Be off with you.
Could you run that by them again? Because like I said, there's things I think we need to discuss. You may be able to help us. We may be able to help you.
Just explain we don't want any danger coming from the north to endanger them.
We're trying to make this region safe.
We're safe. We're safe from everybody. It's you Longshanks that bring the unsafeness to us.
Why do you say that?
We've been warned about you, bandits.
We're not bandits.
Not bandits.
We killed the bandits to the north with the like I said with the Lords of Laketown to the northwest.
Tell them we killed the Stag Lord to pacify the area and bring peace to the stolen lands.
Okay. Give me a second.
Maybe explain how we've got all manner of creatures in our kingdom, mitflits to dryads, lizard folk,
Kobolds,
a big fuck off giant we can send down here in no time.
Okay, Corriston, you can use that diplomacy check to make an impression.
Okay.
Let me check a guidance on you.
Oh, you could throw me an assist if you want.
I'll throw you an assist.
So you've been chatting as well.
Yeah, mine's a flat 20, isn't it, to do that?
Flat 15, an assist.
Nice gun. Do I roll diplomacy or do I just do a flat D20?
You need
No, it's just a diplomacy check. It's a DC 15.
It's easy then.
No, if I was playing a goblin, I might be able to help with this.
So that's +1, isn't it?
Yes. If you were, if Garin was aiding you, it's a +1. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So make that roll.
Oh no!
Is that worth
Get a hero
point?
Yeah.
Point it?
If I had a hero point, I would. That's why I didn't really want to make the roll. But
Have we not been regenning hero points?
No. Otherwise, I think Coruscant probably would have got one.
Okay.
ow.
Be off with you.
Do I know Goblin? Let's have a look. I know Goblin.
I'm assuming you're here because you were having the conversation with him, like I was.
Oh, I was listening. I was trying to prompt you.
Right, hang on, because if you're gonna, that's a critical fail.
Yeah.
So they're really not impressed, and they've gone from unfriendly to whatever the next state down. So any further attempt at diplomacy is going to be harder.
Okay, I'm quite confident in what I'm going to say, so I'm going to give it a go. And I'm going to reiterate about the fact that we have many creatures in our kingdom and so on and so forth, and we're here just to lend a hand, see if they need any help, and so on and so forth. And we're not here in anger.
Without actually, I'll also say,
Shit, dude.
and if you have a hero point, definitely fucking use it.
I will use that in that case. I hero point that. Oh, behave.
No. Right, let's just set fire to the fences. Fuck it.
Fireball, motherfuckers.
Fireball.
Oh, don't do that.
That's why I fucking hate D20 systems.
Should we go? Just leave for now. Come back later.
I'll give one other person an opportunity to make a diplomacy check if they want.
Oh no, I've got no skill in it.
I don't think I have either. I mean, I've got my
Start
own
walking
train.
off. I think Barristan's got diplomacy. I go, fair enough. I won't mess.
Okay.
Ah.
Just as you kind of say that and you sort of turn your back as though you're going to walk off, you hear a, wait. Shiny one there gives a compelling argument. I will get Mugland. Wait, here.
Barristan just went, open the doors or I'll kill you all. That was his diplomacy check.
Intimidation.
No, he's actually very good at diplomacy.
Plus 11. I mean, Garin is actually the best in the party at diplomacy.
Yeah.
No,
just
both
dog shit.
you, Coruscant,
haven't
you
we?
and Garin are identical. You're both very good orators. And you hear, for those of you who speak in Goblin, you hear a Goblin kind of yell, "Go get Mugland. We have long shanks. They want to talk to him." And I think we'll call it there for the night.
Okay.
Really good.
I thought this session was going to be kingdom terms.
If we got back to the capital, probably.
Oh no, things have been happening while you've been away.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah,
the thing
that's
is,
what I said earlier.
we were coming this way to investigate, and coming back. The travel's the travel. You know, it's a day. Do you know what I mean? We're only sort of like adding a few days on, aren't we?
Sorry, one of our tables at club has imploded. Like, the GM, without telling anybody, has just decided he doesn't want to run a game anymore.